Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Heaves Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Heaves Barnside Chat. Happily ever after Farm Sanctuary.
Hello, friends. Hello. Welcome to Heath's Barnside Chat. My name is Derek, and welcome to Happily Ever After Barn Sanctuary, located in Campbellville, Ontario, Canada. We are live, and things are looking a lot more whiter, and it's actually not too cold today. It's just right around freezing temperatures, but we'll show you where those freezing temperatures are going on the Sanctuary Weather Report coming up very soon. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let us know where you're where you're tuning in from. Oh, hello. Oh, there's something going on over here. Oh, here comes Phil. He says, I'm out of here. I can hear the ducks and the peacocks. They are out. It's not too cold for them today. There's Elaine and Kramer. Those are the noisy ones. And then we've got Jesus and Jerry, the peacocks. And Joseph, the other peacock, is in the other coop over what used to be Bunnytown. It has the other peacock, Joseph. So it is a wonderful day here at the sanctuary. It's so good to see everybody. Tell me about your day. What's happening? Let's see who we got. We got Claire. We've got Angela from Newfoundland tuning in. We've got Chris from New Hampshire. We got Angela. Hello, Angela. We got Stacy and Monica. It is a busy day today at the farm. We have a lot to talk about. Last week I teased you a little bit about a new resident. There is a new resident alert. My goodness, and I can't wait to introduce them to you. We're going to go inside the barn in just a few moments, and we are going to meet her. So I'm super excited for you to meet her. She just got moved to the main barn, which is right here behind us. And she was in one of the new barns way on the other side of the property for a couple of weeks on her own while she was getting her fecal tests done. and while we were getting to know her a little bit. So I'm very excited to introduce that new resident to you. It's coming up very soon. If you have a question that you would like answered in the Barnside Chat, all you have to do is put your question below in the comment feed, and I would be happy to answer some of those questions a little bit later. If I don't get a chance to answer your question on today's Barnside Chat, make sure you check in next week, because the questions from this week will be on next week, and so on and so forth. And sometimes I don't get a chance to actually answer all of those questions. So put your question below, and there is a kind admin moderator on the page right now. Everybody can say hello to Christine. Christine keeps this a safe space and makes sure that I have appropriate language, and Christine has her finger on the 3-second delay button at all times should I give away any secrets. All right, are you ready to meet that new resident? Let's head on in and let's see what they are up to. Oh, it's very quiet. It's very quiet in the barn. Okay, let me just make sure the lights are on. Yep, the lights are on. Let's go and see. I heard Captain Dan say hello already. But let's look here in the barn. Folks, here they are. Oh, there she is. There she is. Up on the window. Hilarious. Hello. Welcome home. Look at this beautiful lady. So, as you can see, she's a bit nervous, and she's up there on the windowsill. I'll see if I can get in a little bit closer. Hi, baby. Good girl. Everybody, this is Gloria. Everybody say hello to Gloria. My goodness, Gloria, you're gonna have the best life. Gloria was found in Cambridge, Ontario, and Gloria was running around where... Oh, that's okay, Gloria. And Gloria was running around the neighborhood where Gloria should not be running around the neighborhood. And the locals of the neighborhood were all queried as to whether or not Gloria was theirs. And she ran around the neighborhood for several months, avoiding capture. Oh my goodness! She is a little jumper. She's a little jumping bean. She's off of the window now. Let's see if I can show her to you. She's apparently, well, not apparently, you can see just how good of a jumper she is. She is an amazing she is an amazing jumper. And when we first got here to the sanctuary, one of the first goats that we rescued, her name was Catherine. And a very kind supporter told us that if it doesn't hold water, it won't hold goats. And Catherine was sure to prove that to us. And this little one is definitely pushing the boundaries of the sanctuary. And we just need her to warm up to us a little bit. So we moved her from the barn that was out at the other end of the property, and we moved her in nice and close so we can keep a watchful eye on the new resident. So everybody, welcome Gloria. My goodness, we take on as many residents as we can. And a lot of people ask us, well, what does that mean? How many residents can you take on? Well, it's all a matter of funds, it's all a matter of time, and it's all a matter of the current state of affairs at the farm. And we're so happy that we were able to offer Gloria a forever and safe home. And we know that you will make Gloria a welcomed part of this family forever. Okay, I'm going to get out of here, but before I do, I'm going to play a video and I'm going to sneak out of here. This video is highlighting it was Pouty and Denver's anniversary arriving at the farm 8 years ago. Oh my gosh, 8 years ago. Hope you enjoy it. Welcome back. We are here with Captain Dan, who heard heard us talking to Gloria, and he wanted to come over and say hello to everybody. I know Captain Dan has a lot of fans all around the world, so we're hanging out here with Captain Dan. Let's see who else is in the barn. We've got Abigail, and we've got Mr. Ted. So Abigail and Ted are both on stall rest. And Ted, you are jumping up, and you should not be jumping up. No. He says, I would really like a cookie. I don't have any cookies, man. I don't have any cookies. I don't have any cookies. That's so funny. But we could be you. Ted can be on. Oh, you could be on the Barnside Chat if you'd like. Everybody say hi to Ted. He is a handsome fellow. He is on stall rest or dry stall right now because he has some hoof cracks that are growing out, and the mud outside right now is not appropriate for somebody who has hoof cracks. So I wish I could show you. I know. I know. You get down. No jumping. No jumping. Abigail. Oh, you know your name, Abigail. Abigail is on stall rest because they have a tail injury. And her tail is all wrapped up. And the other residents are curious about the tail being wrapped up. So, in order to keep that injury safe and healing on target, we have removed Abigail from general population. And Abigail, once her tail is healed, which it's looking really good, it's come a long way. It looked like a car accident, but now it's healed up nice. The caregiving team here is phenomenal. They look at it every single day, evaluate it, take pictures, record it, and Abigail's healing is on track, so that is a good thing. If your name is Abigail, because you're ready to get out of here, aren't you? Right. These folks, they do have access to outside. They both have doors that go outside. Ted's stall. This is stall number 3 that Ted is in. Ted's stall goes outside onto what we call the lanai, and the lanai is a padded space, and we keep it shoveled, and Ted can be outside or inside, but there's no access to mud or dirt just outside Ted's stall. In Abigail's stall, it is interlock stones and no access to mud either. So, oh, who's that over there? I think I just heard Brindle. Let's go see if what Brindle's up to. Brindle! Was that a Brindle pig that I heard? Oh, there. Look at all these. Mama! Mama! Hi, baby. There's Mama. Oh, who's that? Is a pumpkin sleeping alone. We got, oh, hello. Everybody is saying hello. Hercules and Mercy. Everybody's sleeping over here on this side. So maybe we should let them sleep and we'll go back over here and talk to these folks who are up. There we go. Let's take some questions from the rainbow bag. If you have a question that you would like answered, all you have to do is put your question in the comment feed below, and we would be happy to take your questions. Let me get the rainbow bag. Here is the magic rainbow bag full of this week's questions. So, let's take the first question. Here we go. First question is, are you doing an online auction this spring? Yes, we are. Stay tuned for when that is. Next question. What projects do you hope to accomplish this year? Well, there's a few projects that we hope to accomplish. There are some drainage projects that need to happen. There is also getting the pigs merged together and getting them all living in one big, huge general population herd of 30 pigs. My goodness. We also have some building projects that need to be finished. We've got the maintenance storage building, which is about half built, a little more than half built. And we have 2 barns on the other side of the property that just have some minor things to happen to them before we can offer the residents that space. We've got some fencing projects that are happening. We've got some painting projects that are happening. And of course, we have to get the property ready, clean, and clear for tour season. So, oh, Dan, do you hear Dan moaning away here? Let me get over here with Dan. He says, my goodness, I'm not getting fair and ample camera time for a Dan. Hi, buddy. Hello. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of projects on the go for this year. So, good question. Let's make sure I touch the right button. Next question. Does Ferdinand's former family owners keep in touch? I
don't know the answer to that. That's a really great question. So sometimes animals are relinquished and they do have owners. Sometimes the animals don't have owners. I hate the word ownership over someone. I prefer to say caregivers, like we're the caregivers of Captain Dan, who's a good for years. But yeah, ownership. So yeah, his current or his past family. I'm actually not sure of that. We do have some residents who folks do keep in contact. They'll touch base every once in a while, but a lot of the residents don't have anybody from their previous life. So great question. The next question: what happened to the hand heart picks? That I was part of the goat barn. So some of you partook in a fundraiser to build the goat barn. And we did this group artwork project, and that barn has just finished completion just right before Holiday Magic fundraiser, and we slipped into that mode. So now that that's all over, we'll be able to get that artwork printed up, put on the barn, and we'll be able to reveal it to everybody that participated, and it will be in place for all of the visitors to see. And it's hands. It's all made up of handprints, and it's oh yeah, it was like this. It was everybody doing this, making. They took a photo of their hands making a heart, and then they sent it in, and then we arranged it and made a mural, and it's pretty heartwarming. No pun intended. Okay. Next question. Where does Sammy fit in as far as the biggest pig? Hercules, Captain Dan, and then Sammy. So yeah, it's Dan and Sammy. They alternate back and forth for biggest pig or heaviest pig, if you will. Next question. When does Cookies with Cornelius take place and movie night in the barn? Those two events are going to be happening very soon. Again, we had a lot of things to do right at the top of the year, but we look forward to rewarding those folks that partook in the Holiday Magic fundraiser with movie night in the barn, which means popcorn will be given to all of the residents, and Cornelius, the decorating cookies with Cornelius, which I'm really interested to see how that's going to go. So stay tuned. It will be a surprise, but it is still on the deliverable list. So everybody can be rest assured those things are happening very soon. There's a question here. I just said I'm going to go outside. There's a question here that says, I just sent you a bubble maker from the Amazon wish list. Who likes bubbles? So let me... Oh, there's a turkey out. Oh gosh. Okay, thank you. There's a turkey out here. There's Ferdinand. So let me answer this question for you real quick before my life is in danger. Ferdinand is certainly very territorial of his caregivers. Ferdinand is actually the caregiver for the caregivers. Okay, so before I get too distracted, there they go. They're putting him away, so I don't have to worry about my life being in danger. So the bubble maker on the Amazon wish list for Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary was for this moment. This, of course, is the Toronto Pride Parade, where we blew up our flying piggy float and we take it through the streets of Toronto in June, and we'll be doing that again this year. And the piggy balloon has a bubble maker at the back, and it did not fare well, so it broke, and this is a replacement for the Pride Parade float, which I can show you a little clip here. So the bubble maker is for the back of the float. Okay, So yes, thank you so much for your contribution. The bubble maker did arrive, and I've yet to try it out yet, but I'm very excited to see how it looks and how it works. I always wonder if Helen, who was the runt of our litter, is still the smallest of that group. And that question comes from Luann. And Luann, great question. It Helen is the smallest pig still, and she was the runt of that litter, and that was Fiona's babies. Fiona gave birth to 12 beautiful babies. And some of you might say, what, 12 babies? Well, yes, 3 of them unfortunately passed away relatively soon after birth, and 9 of them have survived and live here. And they live over with Sammy behind me, and that herd of 10 pigs is going to migrate, or not migrate, that herd of pigs is going to be integrated with the 20 pigs here on this side, and that will be coming in spring. But Helen is definitely the smallest pig for sure. All right, friends, it is time for the Sanctuary Weather Report. This week, I'm doing it solo again. Andrea we're on opposing schedules right now. We've had a couple of staff have moved on from the sanctuary, and we've had to rotate the schedules a little bit. But rest assured, you'll be able to catch Andrea on their Bear Care Corner videos, which this week her and Nicole met with Ferdinand. So back over to the weather report. It is above seasonal temperatures right now, and it is going to get very, very cold in the next couple of days. It's going down to -12. Oh my gosh, that is bone-chillingly cold right now at the sanctuary. It is 1 degree. The sun is out. It's above the clouds, but the sun is always shining at the sanctuary. And that concludes the weather report for happily for the Esther Barton Sanctuary. Oh my goodness. Can't believe I did it. All right, let's head on over here and see what the goats are up to. We'll head on up the center chute. We'll head on out the center chute. Let's see who's out here. Is there anybody out here? Oh, I see 3 goats. I see Diablo and George and Angelo. There they are. This is the perfect setting to tell you all about our last slides and what we have coming up. Whoa, there we are. Oh, hello, Angelo. Hello, Mr. Diablo. Hello. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Hanging out here with Mr. Diablo, who is trying to bite me. No biting. Don't be bold. Diablo, George, and Angelo are our 3 male goats, and they are hanging out today up here at barn number 7. This is barn number 7 directly behind me here, and that's where the sheep and goats live. The last thing that I have to talk about today is just a few things that happen around the sanctuary. This is Ted opening up one of his forage boxes. Enjoy! Do we get to help us open up our Amazon packages? The residents who are on stall rest, they get what we call foraging boxes put together for them. I came down here to shoot a little bit because Captain Dan has come out one last time to say goodbye to all the supporters, everybody from around the world. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to our one-time donors. Thank you to our monthly donors. My goodness, we couldn't do any of what we do without your kind, loving support at the sanctuary. Please remember that all donations to Canada, from Canada and the U.S. are tax deductible. And if you'd like to start a monthly donation, if you like what we do here, you like the education that we put out, you like our mission, please head on over to happilyeverafter.ca and you can start your monthly donation or your one-time donation. No donation is too small. The last thing that I have to talk about here before I have to go, and that is our amazing program that is coming up. Let me get the right slides up here. Oh yeah, here we go. I'd like to talk to you about the Esther Shares program. The Esther Shares program, Share the Love campaign, will be starting soon. It will be starting on February 1st. And for those of you that know about the Esther Shares program, it is a program that was started to help sanctuaries that encounter emergency medical expenses and need financial relief. That program is going to be running in February, and we are so happy that we're able to do that program again this year. That'll be over at happilyeverafter.ca, and you'll hear us talking about all of the stories for Share the Love, the sanctuaries that were able to be helped last year. We were able to divvy out almost $30,000 in financial relief for sanctuaries across Canada and the United States. Thank you so much, friends, for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Make kindness a habit today and spread love and kindness in every way. Thank you so much, friends. See you next time. My name's Derek, and this is Barnside Chat at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.